talk about our periods? Well, this was the meme I most commonly found on the internet. Periods are red. I'm feeling blue. Screw you, hormones. Mother Nature, I hate you. How disempowering, right? This is not how we were designed to feel. We were not punished by given the gift of having a menstrual cycle, of literally being the creators of life. It is so badass to be a woman. It is so badass to have these hormones cycling through your body. And yet, time and time again, from a very early age, we are programmed with the narrative to resent our period. And therefore, it perpetuates a certain experience month to month. Now, what if you audaciously dreamed with me for a hot moment and you thought about it from a different viewpoint? What if you thought about your period from, imagine that women are so grounded in their menstrual cycle that they naturally develop trust in their body and their inner life-giving processes, so that when they arrive at the threshold of giving birth, perimenopause, menopause, they have the necessary faith in their body and months of experience in the art of surrender. Slightly more powerful? I think so. Now, this is what's made me hyper vigilant and obsessive with wanting to know more, with wanting to understand how we got here and how we reclaim it. Because we have this opportunity to talk to our younger generation with a different narrative. We get to empower them with different information. We get to equip them with the ideas that this could actually not be a punishment, but your superpower. So this is a hormonal chart. And the reason we're not going to do a deep dive today, we can get to that much later. But what we are going to help create clarity on is that you look distinctly different at those 4 different phases. There are different hormones circulating through your body. There are different events happening in a woman's body. You are not a 24-hour mitochondrial clock. You are a 28-day, anywhere between 25 to 33 monthly cycling woman who has different events happening at different phases. Your brain thinks differently. Your articulation is different. Your social willingness is different. Your sex drive is different. You are a different woman in those 4 different phases. In our menstrual phase, you can see our hormones. This is when we are shedding our lining. We are letting things go. Our hormones are as low as they will get. And as we move into that follicular phase, that second phase there, we start to make a follicle for ovulation. Our hormones start to rise. Our estrogen rises, which helps our brain and our joints have a lot of fluidity. Same with our vaginal tract. We have energy and vivaciousness. Our testosterone slowly starts to rise at that time. At ovulation, we have a spike in a hormone called luteinizing hormone. That's what initiates ovulation. A woman's body's temperature changes at that time. Her lining starts to thicken. And as a woman moves into that luteal phase, hormones get at their peak. And for some women, that feels wonderful, especially in that first half. And for many women in that last half, that quintessential PMS time, it can be rather challenging. But to see this and see the fluctuations, this can instantaneously give you permission to behave differently at different phases. I had a woman in my office yesterday who said, I am so tired. I'm so tired. The 1 week before my period, 1 day of the month, I need to take a nap. I can't work. My brain doesn't function. I feel frazzled. I feel anxious. And I said, What if you just took that day off? Is that possible in your life? And she was like, yeah, it is. Because she's different in that phase. She needs that moment of rest.